Hello and welcome to DouglasESL. We're continuing on the How to Use Pronouns series. This is lesson number 4, and the title of this video is Interrogative Pronouns. Interrogative pronouns are used to ask questions. There are 5 interrogative pronouns: who, which, whom, what, and whose. Sometimes we add the suffix ever to these pronouns and we come up with whomever, whatever, whoever, whosever, and whichever. These versions of the interrogative pronouns are not used very often. They're more for formal speeches and writings. You don't see them every day for sure, but I did want to show you these versions in this video. But the main 5 that we're using are who, which, whom, what, and whose, and they're used when you're trying to get specific information or find out something that you don't know. Here's some examples of interrogative pronouns. Number 1, what do you want for dinner? You're trying to find out what the person you're talking to wants to eat for dinner. What do you want for dinner? Number 2, which belongs to him? Which one of the things you're talking about actually belongs to that person? Which belongs to him? Number 3, who is your boss? Wanting to know the person's name. Who is your boss? Number 4, whom do you study with? Again, trying to find out the person or people that you study with. Whom do you study with? And number 5, whose is this? Trying to find out whatever you're talking about, who it belongs to. Whose is this? Here's some examples of the suffix ever versions of the interrogative pronouns. Number 1, whichever will you buy? There must be several things you're looking at and you're asking which one or whichever will you buy. Number 2, whatever did he say to her? Trying to find out what the person said. Whatever did he say to her? Number 3, whoever would you ask to go? Which person would you ask to go? Number 4, whosever wants it must come now. And number 5, we will hire whomever you tell us to. You do not see these versions of the interrogative pronouns in normal everyday talking or normal everyday writings, but they do exist and they're used sometimes. Sometimes our interrogative pronouns are used as interrogative adjectives, which is a common theme in the pronoun series. Number 1, which bag will you take? In this version, since which is modifying bag, it's become an adjective. So the grammar rule here is an adjective and then the noun. Which bag? Bag is the noun. Which bag will you take? Number 2, whose shoes are those? Whose is an adjective modifying shoes. Number 3, what program are you using? What is an adjective for the noun program? Number 4, what recipe did you use? What is an adjective for the noun recipe? And number 5, which team won the game? Which is an interrogative adjective for the noun team. Which team won the game? Here's your interrogative pronouns assessment. Sometimes more than one pronoun can be used in a sentence. So the way I designed this was, as you use the process of elimination, you'll only use one answer per line. So there's 5 interrogative pronouns and 5 choices. So please choose who, whom, what, which, or whose. Fill in the fill gap of these 5 sentences. You can pause your video now if you need to have a little more time to choose your answers. Okay, let's see how you did. Number 1, who told you? What was the person? What person told you the information? Who told you? Number 2, Whom did you tell? Asking who you talked to or who you told the information. Whom did you tell? Number 3, which belongs to her? Which one thing out of many belongs to her? Which belongs to her? Number 4, whose is this? Trying to find out what it is you're talking about, who the owner is. Whose is this? And lastly, number 5, what is your number? Trying to get the information of your number. What is your number? Please like, subscribe, and share to hear more English videos in the near future. Thank you for watching DouglasESL.